This video is about the new Applied Cancer Practice course at Birmingham City University. I'm Alison Simons, and along with my colleague Emma Toms, we make up the course team. The Applied Cancer Practice course aims to provide core knowledge for registered nursing and allied healthcare professionals to deliver optimal care for people affected by cancer based upon the current evidence, and to provide an in-depth focus on the philosophy, principles and practice of care for people affected by cancer to enable practitioners to undertake person-centred, holistic, evidence-based assessment and care. All the modules in the Applied Cancer Practice course are aligned with the Aspirant Cancer Career and Education Development Ascend programme, particularly mapping to the Career Pathway Core Cancer Capabilities and Education Framework. The exit awards available on the Applied Cancer Practice course are a top-up BSc degree, module only level 6, postgraduate certificate, postgraduate diploma, MSc or module only level 7. The route awards available are cancer, haematological cancer, acute oncology, cancer and haematological cancer, cancer and acute oncology, haematological cancer and acute oncology, or the triple award, cancer, haematological cancer and acute oncology. That's only available for our postgraduate diploma and MSc awards. This slide is an overview of the undergraduate awards that are available, and it all depends on what your entry qualifications are, so what qualifications you already hold. The modules that you complete whilst you're on the course will determine what exit award that you get. So if you have had previous level 6 study, which is degree level, or previous level 5, which is diploma level study, if you undertake a single module on the course, you will come out with level 6 credits. If you already hold a diploma in healthcare and want to top up to your degree, you will need to undertake 3 modules, again depending on the route that you're taking. There are some core modules, so 60 credits at level 6, and you will come out with a top-up BSc in Applied Cancer Practice, and then depending on what modules you've studied, what route award you will get. The postgraduate awards are a little bit more complicated, but again depending on what qualification you already hold and the modules that you complete determine what exit award you can come out with. So if you've done previous level 6 study, so that's degree level study, you may have done a degree level module, standalone module as part of your CPD. If you do a single module at level 7, you will come out with a level 7 credits. And just hold on to that thought, because we'll talk about what you can do with those credits a little bit later. If you hold a BSc, BS Hons, advanced diploma or a graduate certificate, which is equivalent to 60 level 6 credits, if you undertake 3 modules, again depending on the route that you're taking, because there are some core modules, so that's the equivalent of 60 credits at level 7, you'll come out with a postgraduate certificate. And again, depending on what modules you have, depends on what route you will have. If you have a BSc or BS Hons or Advanced Diploma or Grad Cert and undertake 6 modules at level 7, again depending on the modules that you take and the core modules, you can come out with a postgraduate diploma. If you have a BSc, BSc Hons, Advanced Dip or Grad Cert and do 6 modules, again depending on the route that you're taking, plus your 60 credit dissertation module, which is equivalent of 180 credits, you will come out with an MSc. So for example, if you've already got a postgraduate certificate, you can actually just study a further 3 modules at level 7 and come out with your postgrad diploma. If you've got your postgrad diploma and you study apologies, if you've got your postgrad cert and you do 3 modules and then the 60 credit dissertation, you can come out with your MSc. If you've got a postgrad diploma and you undertake the 60 credit dissertation module, you then come out with your MSc. The course also recognises prior learning. So if you have undertaken credits that you've either been previously awarded here at BCU or maybe at another university, you may be able to transfer them into this applied cancer practice course. They do need to be 5 years old or less, and they will need to map to our course modules. But it's worth asking the question, and again we can have a look at those for you and we can see if they map, and if they do, we can transfer those credits in for you. I'm just going to give an example here, a working example of one of the awards and one of the route exit awards. So in this case, it is the BSc award and the exit award is cancer. So this is just to give you a flavour of how it works. So module 1 will be a core module. All of the exit awards, route awards have to undertake the applied cancer biology module. At level 6, it's foundations of applied cancer biology. And because the route is cancer, the second module would be foundations of cancer care. So those 2 modules are core. The third module to make up your Bachelor of Science award is an optional award. And we've got several optional awards you can pick from, or it might be that you're transferring in 20 credits from a previous study, etc, etc. So after completing those 2 core modules and an optional module, the exit award is the BSc. So now we're looking at the MSc in cancer. So again, we call these stages because this is part-time study, so we don't like to call them years because actually you have up to 5 years to complete your MSc. So we call them stages. So the first stage of this award would be the fundamentals of applied cancer biology. So that's the level 7 module. And the fundamentals of cancer care, the level 7 module. And those are the 2 core modules. And again, that one optional module at level 7. And again, we've got some to choose from, but we can discuss that with you if you've got other modules you would like to complete, or you're bringing in other credits. So stage 2, you continue on. You can exit with that postgraduate certificate, but if you continue with your studies and do the core research methods of inquiry module and the professional development and clinical leadership in cancer level 7 module, which are both core, and one other optional module, you can come out with your postgraduate diploma in cancer. Or if you carry on with your studies to stage 3, you undertake your 60 credits master's project dissertation module, and on completion you will get your full MSc in cancer. Obviously, if you look at any of our other routes, for like the haematological cancer, for example, you wouldn't be doing this module, you would be doing the haematological cancer one that's core, or the acute oncology one if that's core. So this is just to give you a flavour of how that works. And this is an overview of the modules that we offer as part of this course. You can bring in other modules as your optional modules, but these are the cancer and hemato-oncology modules that we offer. So this is our core module that's core for all of the pathways, which is the cancer biology, and as you can see we offer it at both 6 and 7, and the assessment is an exam and written coursework. Foundations or fundamentals of cancer care is core for the cancer pathway, offered at 6 and 7, and it's an in-person assessment, so a presentation, for example. That's exactly the same for the haematological cancer one. It's core for hematological oncology pathway, at 6 and 7, and again it's in person. Stem cell transplant is optional, offered at level 6 and 7, and again it's in person assessment. We've got our chemotherapy module, which is optional, and again offered at 6 and 7, and it's an exam. Our foundations and fundamentals of acute oncology, it is core for the acute oncology route, level 6 and 7, and the assessment is an exam and also an in-person. And our professional development and clinical leadership in cancer, it's optional, although it is core for the postgraduate diploma and MSc awards, offered at 6 and 7, and the assessment is written coursework and in person. We know that this course is extremely complicated and it's very bespoke and flexible to your individual needs in terms of what qualifications you have, what qualifications you want to have, where you're working currently, and where you perhaps may want to work in the future. So we are more than happy, and in fact strongly encourage you to get in touch with us so that we can discuss your individual case and come up with what's the best sort of study plan for you, really. So there's several ways that you can get in touch with us. So via email, appliedcancerpractice@bcu.ac.uk. You can schedule a Teams meeting with us by using that link, which I know is going to be difficult, so I'll try and put that link underneath. And obviously we have a Facebook, and we also have an X account as well for you to be able to get in contact with us, and we can chat through your individual needs. I hope that you found that helpful. Please get in touch, and thanks for listening.